We are very delighted to be here following your visit to Kenya in January. We note that all these wonderful developments you've mentioned have taken place over the last few years, which means that with proper commitment and dedication, it is possible to achieve a lot in terms of uplifting the lives of people. And we see a lot of similarity between the journey of Indonesia and where we are trying to go as a country. So first of all, receive the consideration and well wishes of President William Ruto and the people of Kenya to the people of Indonesia. And we want to thank you very much for your welcome and your hospitality as we look to strengthen the relationship between our two countries. Yesterday, we managed to have a lot of meetings and to consider areas where we can be able to learn from each other. As a country, Kenya, we discovered many areas that we can learn from Indonesia. And also, we identified several areas where we think Indonesia can learn from Kenya. But let me first of all mention that we see this as a very long-term relationship. We want to create a long-term relationship because what brings us together and joins us is determination to have some courage. Some of the things that you are doing, for example, the ban of the export of raw material requires some courage and some determination. And you have mentioned that the president of Indonesia is leading the way and stamping his foot on the ground in terms of performance. And I want to confirm to you that is the same kind of leadership we have from President Ruto. Within a very short period of 8 months since our new government came to place, we have managed to change a lot of things, even amidst a very difficult situation in the world. As you know, Honorable Minister, the world is going through a lot of challenges right now. You mentioned, and we are very excited to note, that you managed to keep inflation very low, despite the fact that elsewhere in the world, inflation is at all-time high. And some countries, especially in Africa, we are paying a very huge price for the inflation that is not manufactured in Africa, inflation that is manufactured elsewhere. But because of that, our currencies are suffering and our macroeconomic indicators are taking a hit because of inflation happening elsewhere. So it will be interesting also to learn from you. How did you keep inflation low, even when inflation is very high in the dominant economies of the world? There must be some secret, and I promise you, I will not go back to Kenya until you give me the secret. Because this is very, very remarkable, really, how you managed to keep inflation very, very, very managed, and how you managed to keep your exchange, your currency in a